Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this first impressions episode of Galactic Junk League, a game which very recently came out on early alpha and already is getting quite a bit of attention. I've been playing this game for about 20 minutes now, just getting used to how everything works, how the currency system is set up, and how the leveling system is set up so that I can actually talk about it, and honestly it seems like this has a lot of potential and could easily be a game I sink a godlike amount of hours into over the course of the next few months as it continues to get developed and as it continues to get more of a following. At the moment, the biggest issue with it is just not enough people are playing. There will be a link in the description to their website. It's currently free to play, and like I say, it's in early alpha, which does mean that there may be some mistakes or some bugs you may find as you play. I already found a few, very sadly, in my 20 minutes, but even so, it has been a lot of fun just getting used to everything. So, to explain exactly what the game is, we're going to do a quick building time-lapse, building my first ever vessel here, and then hopefully we'll be in a game straight after that. There will be a link somewhere on the screen right now if you would like to skip the building and the explanation on what the game is, and just want to see me get absolutely crushed by higher level people and people who know what the hell they're doing. Future Lathrex here, so before you completely criticise everything I'm doing on the speed build, please note, since I've recorded this video, I've played for like an extra few hours, actually about 5 or 6 more hours, and now I actually do know a lot more what I'm actually doing. Both the gameplay in this video and the building was a complete first impressions, as I try to normally do, in that it's the impressions you get when you first enter a game, and as such, as a building game, there was a lot to take in, and most of it I got completely wrong, including my core being one of the least protected cores I've ever seen in this game. So anyway, what is this game, why do I think it's good, and why do I think it's got a decent future? At the moment, it is in alpha, it's in open alpha as of recording this video, which means everyone can get it for free and actually play it for themselves, which is pretty darn nice, it must be said, and it does have a feel of the old style of Robocraft, the core being the pilot seat, and even the building is very similar. If you've played games like Robocraft or From the Depths or TerraTech, any games like that, you will instantly be very familiar with the building and even somewhat with the controls, which is somewhat surprising honestly, seeing that this is a space battling game, not on the ground, not tied to gravity or anything like that. The one thing I will say is it's actually very easy to pick up how things work, but it is a little bit overwhelming when you first get into the game. There is a tutorial available, but I found it to be a little bit lacking. I missed out on a lot of things when I quickly skimmed through it, though I'm sure people who actually watch the darn thing properly and go through it properly will probably get a lot more out of it than I did. The gameplay is solid, it's very fun, it actually feels like you're using a spaceship. In some games things are too reactive, if that makes sense, which I'm not really a big fan of. I like big, bulky and slow ships, big, bulky and slow spaceships, and so naturally the battleships were definitely the ship I tended to gravitate more towards at the start of the game. But now I'm also looking at the others like the Destroyer, and I find those interesting as well, which brings me to the next thing I really love about the game so far. It really seems to have a lot of customizability on how you want to play, which is definitely very, very appreciative. The more you play, the more credits you earn. The credits can upgrade individual items or armor sets within the game, so you can upgrade your missile launcher to do more damage and such, but then on top of that you also have the option to simply upgrade the class you're playing, the type of ship like the Destroyer or the Battlecruiser, by simply playing it. The experience you earn goes towards leveling that particular ship, which gives you more CPU and I think some other bonuses, but don't hold me to that. And that's so far been my experience. Very easy to get into, with a lot of complexity and definitely a lot of skill-based gameplay, which sadly isn't really shown in the gameplay I'm about to show you. It really does make me feel bad looking back and seeing how many obvious things I got wrong in terms of positioning, in terms of how I thought things worked, but either way, even I managed to get a kill and do okay. I didn't do terribly, so thank you for listening to this ramble, and into the gameplay. Well, finally, we are in our first battle. So we are in blue team. Now, this is actually the second battle I've done, because I just did one a second ago, just to make sure everything worked out okay. And it turns out, the audio has a horrible habit of resetting when you go into a battle. So, I'm probably going to cut here very briefly, make sure everything's okay, and make sure the in-game audio is actually being captured. And here we go then. So, the last time I played, I think it was actually this map, I got absolutely destroyed. I'll be honest, I'll be perfectly honest, I got wrecked. Absolutely eradicated, I was an idiot, I didn't know how to do most of the things, I died fairly quickly is what I'm trying to say here. Now, what have I learned? This is defensive mode, not a weapon ability. That's the first thing I learned, very stupidly. But yeah, it seems like this is a game where the more you play, you're going to get a lot better at it. It really does feel like you'll find a class you fall in love with, you'll keep on leveling it up, as I probably explained in the fast forward segment over there. And if you play it well enough, you'll just absolutely dominate. There is definitely a lot of room for skill-based play. I was trying to say that. Well, he doesn't like his thrusters very much. Thankfully, he's now got most of them removed. We are on blue team, right? Right, okay. Regardless which team you're on, I think you see yourself as blue, but remember the score on the top is actually based on the team you were given at the start. Yes, I am. Smiley face. Now, I must apologise for anyone who ever tries to talk to me in this game, since I am still very new to it. I'm still trying to make sure I'm not derping up completely, which I will be for a while. Like abilities, for instance, I'm going to forget to use them constantly, just because getting used to them is very difficult. Number one is a damage reduction, which eventually damages things around me, like a reflect. Number 2 and number 4, I can't remember which is which now. One of them gives me back full power, the other one increases my power regen. Number 3 is defensive mode. Slower speed, more, well, take less damage. I'm not sure if it affects your energy regen though. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Let's use our smaller missiles. We have been turned off. Right now I can't fire. Now I can. Excellent. Swap weapon. Just gets too far away. And one of the missiles got through. I'm just going to go through here, although it will put me in a very, very bad position. Didn't mean to press number 4 there. Once again, very new to the game. Going to make some serious mistakes. Don't think we'll win this. My ship isn't the best designed. I've actually been very bad in defending the core, and my core is very vulnerable from underneath, so I'm going to back off here. Just keep on peppering him shots and get the hell out of here. Okay, let's go down. Who are you firing at? I don't know who you're firing at, okay? Turn off defensive mode, because honestly, that was an absolute waste of time there. I was in defensive mode the whole time, meaning I was going slower than I needed to, even though I wasn't being attacked. Seriously though, if this game gets a competitive mode, I really want to see group play. I want to see high-end games. I don't want to play them, because I'm terrible at that kind of thing, but I would love to see them. That guy's tiny. He's in range now, that's why his name's gone a bit brighter, but, oh, there we go. Like, one of them locks on, I think, there. If you fire when you don't have that little thing around your cursor, I don't think you lock on. Oh, positioning myself is so difficult. I've also made it so, even though I am a battleship, so I'm not meant to be very agile, I am ridiculously not agile. It's so difficult to move the ship around. I don't think I have enough gyroscopes. Hello! I also don't think I've put enough thrust on the back. So I've definitely seen battleships move faster than me and still have a lot of armor. Oh my god, we actually killed someone one-on-one. Why am I shiny? I don't know why I'm shiny. So yeah, expect ships to move faster. The other classes can move a lot faster than battleships anyway. Battleships are the slowest by a long shot. But seriously though, my turning is pretty embarrassingly slow, to put it kindly. There's much fiercer words which could be used for my speed. I want to get in range of that guy because he's going to kill our guy if we don't help out. So we can lock on, but we're not in range. So aha, there we go. Now we can fire. Fire the cruise, which will do more damage per shot, and then once we're out of ammo, swap over to the little ones, even though we're not in range, I don't think. By the way, he died. Excellent. We're doing okay. I think we're being carried by our team. No, let me change that. We are being carried by our team. However, hello. Yeah, they're not getting through. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I so far ahead? Let's just turn. Yeah, look how slow my turning is. It's really bad. Yeah, this guy's gonna kill me easily. But we can do a little damage back, I guess. Defensive mode's on, because that's gonna help. We did a fair bit of damage back. We did a fair bit of damage back before finally dying. So, the things I've learnt, really, is movement in this game is very important. Even on a battleship, being able to move and actually get around is very helpful. The second thing I've learned is positioning is key. Also, you have no idea how many times I've accidentally pressed that key. Thinking of I was playing Robocraft and simply thinking I was swapping weapon. F is swap weapon. Boom. Ooh, that was painful. That's the Uber Cannon. That's, I think, the longest range weapon in the game. Which is terrifying. And that comes from the Destroyer, which is like the long range artillery. Which I think he is as well, so he's fighting a Destroyer war there and losing. Hoping that guy can't shoot me from there. Help out and try and get that. Oh, we're very equal right now. We are actually tied. If someone can get a kill, very soon tied. No, first match recorded, we tied. We didn't do the worst. We didn't do the worst, but we could have done a lot better. I think there's a lot of learning in this game, and I actually want to as well. I want to get better at this game, so don't worry. When we play in the future, I'll be better at this, and hopefully I will be able to show you better gameplay. At the moment, though, with the servers being so slow, I don't know how much I'll actually be able to play, purely because I do this for a living, and if I can't get much footage out of an hour's trying to queue up, I really can't do that. But definitely in the future, I'll be playing this game. I won't say I'll be playing the game now, but it is a really good game. I would encourage you to check it out. The link again is in the description. Don't worry, it's not sponsored or anything, but I would love to see more people playing, so the servers are more active, so the devs get more attention, and then in the future, everything will be good and dandy. At the moment, in the alpha/beta, the shop isn't available, so I can't really speak about how they're going to do their monetization. I know that there'll be a pro account, which will allow you to have double experience. So I'm assuming that's the equivalent of, let's say, Robocraft's Premium, but other than that, that's all I can really say. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have liked it, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that first impressions of various games, and perhaps more Junk League, are things you would like to see more of in the future. This is a terrible battleship, and this is the one you're given to start off with in comparison. Yeah. Mine is very bad, but a first attempt is a first attempt. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.